Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by. In this video today, we're going to be talking about how to create a YouTube short and how to do it in Adobe Premiere Pro, and how to do so in a quick and easy way so that you can create some sort of a template and you can kind of build off of that for each one of your YouTube shorts. That's the best way this worked for me, so I hope it does so for you as well. If you find this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, please drop a like on it. And also, please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Right now, we're just barely past 100, so it's like a small channel at this particular moment in time, and I obviously want to do videos like this, also other gaming type videos, to help get that subscriber count up there. So please drop the like. You can share with your friends. Also subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so this is Adobe Premiere Pro. Again, if you're here for another platform, or you're here if you don't have Adobe Premiere Pro, this video might not be for you, but hopefully it helps you understand how video editing works a little bit and how you can do it in the application that you're working in. Regardless, this is Adobe Premiere Pro. So with this case, in this video, we are using, I believe we're using this clip, and that is how we generated this bit of content over here on the right hand side. So what we're looking to do is create a face cam area, the primary footage area, and then the background blur, which if on YouTube Shorts or on Instagram Reels or whatever you're using, there's usually your profile picture down here, there's the title of the video, there's the thumbs up, thumbs down, there's all this sort of metrics down here that you don't really want to overlay your footage, your primary footage here. And having a face cam is good because sometimes people can see your reaction, which is good. It's funny, they realize that you're not, like, you're using this video as yourself, and it's in the raw type reaction mode. So that's why I have a face cam here, and that's what we're going to cover in this tutorial, or in this video here. I'm just going to play the short.
Don't make it. You're a weak kid.
You're a piece of shit elephant is what you are. Oh my gosh, man, this is getting intense, dude. Yeah, this is definitely a run and jump. Oh yeah, right, dude. Grab it. Come on. Freaking little Oh my gosh. I hate this game.
You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You won't make it. You're a weak kid.
My gosh.
Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there.
And then that would obviously cycle through again and getting that replay factor. Anyways, I'm not going to go through the whole process of how to build every little thing or how to create a video. What I'm going to talk about is how to get this type of layout. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna have 3 separate videos in here, and one of these videos is going to be tied to the audio. So here's a good way to say it, right? So you have this video here. If I were to bring this out on its own, is just a blurred background, right? This is the background layer, which has the audio layer in there as well. So I have those two tied together because that's the default clip that has audio included with the video. You'll see that there's the purple and the green. That means that there's audio and video selected in this clip in particular. So here, I'm going to bring this back over to where it belongs. This video here, if I drag it over, you'll see is just a section of, but this is the primary video. So the blur is going to be below this, and then my face cam is eventually going to be above it. So let's see if when I bring my face cam over, you see how the face cam is cut out and it's masked for that top piece. This one here is the actual footage, and then this one here is the blurred background. So that's how it works. It's layers. So the blur's on the bottom, the footage is here in the middle. If I were to replace these, then some of my face cam will get cut off, right? So it's all relative. Whatever you want to do, you could do without a face cam if you wanted. You could do without a face cam, and you could blow this guy up to be a bigger scale, right? And position it to where you want it. Say if that's what you're going for in your video, you can definitely do this, right? You know, you can definitely make that however you would like, right? Using the effects panel or effects controls panel when you have the clip selected, you can make whatever changes you want to that. If you have a face cam or if you don't, that's how you do that. In that blur video, I come over here to the effects panel. I'm going to type in, you can just type in blur, you can type in Gaussian blur, but then you're going to drag this Gaussian blur over to this clip in particular right here, right? And change the value from blurriness from 0 to 16. That will give you, like, for example, see how on the bottom section over here changed from 0 to 16, now it's blurred. So that is a way for you to just kind of have something there, so it's not just a black box, which kind of is nice for on a short. So all your videos and all of your profile and all your stuff will sit below here, and it will kind of give your video a polished look. This is the primary footage, and again, I have this as a 1:10 scale, so I have it slightly bigger than default, but I did it that way so I could see more of in a vertical frame all the way up, right? So as you scale through this video, never once is the character getting cut off, right? The character is never once getting cut off, and you can still see more of a verticality here. Well, if I wanted to see less on the sides and more vertically, I could make my face cam smaller or reposition it somewhere else. But in this video, that's how I created mine. And again, you can do whatever you want here. I'm just showing you how to do it. Okay. So all you'll want to do here is have this layer or this video on top of this one, and you're going to want to change this to scale. Like I said, you can do this, you can do whatever you want, but you see how the more I do it, it's scaling, it's spreading out like this. So I found that 1:10 was a good number for me in my video. So you can experiment with that, and then using the positioning, you can move it side to side, you can move it up and down, you know, whatever you would like there, but do what works for you in your video. To create your face cam appear at the top of the video, basically what you're trying to do is move your face cam over and up and create a mask around that particular portion of the video. So how to do that is, say I'm going to create a copy of the full video here, and we're going to work off of this video. So from here, you're going to want to create a mask, which is with this opacity layer. You're going to select this 4-point polygon mask tool, which is going to draw a square right in the middle of your video. I'm going to go ahead and take off this feather because it's distracting, or just say 0 there. In this video, I'm trying to make a nice solid crisp line at the bottom of the face cam. So then you'll go to scale, which I think I had my number at, let's say 260, which obviously blows everything up. And then from there, you're going to you're going to position you're sliding your whole video over to the side, and you're going to go slide your whole video up to the top, and then drag the mask over, which is how you're going to get that type of effect. So I think the video was like -1360, I think is how I had it set up, and 300 and 260 scale. So let's see, I'm going to drag just over to my face cam, and I think that's pretty much right. I feel like, yeah, so I don't want that yellow part of my face cam to be showing, so I'm going to have it right there, and click on the mask. So once the mask is created, you can tighten things up a little bit by dragging these 2 anchor points up, or holding shift and bringing them up a tad. Okay, So for this video in particular, I'm going to bring these in a little bit. This happened when I scaled it up to the 260. I didn't make these changes beforehand. So I'm gonna move those in, and now I'm gonna move the whole thing up so that what I want showing on my face cam is everything right there. Like, I don't want this to be the case. I want it to cut off about right here. So I'm going to position my mask in this location. So look, it's 1360, 396 is the height I have, right? So 396 is, I'll say 395. That's the position of the verticality of your portion of the clip. And then you have the mask, which is basically anything outside the mask is being clipped out and it's not being shown, right? That's how a mask works. That is how you create the face cam and mask it so it sits above your footage, and you can, the sky's the limit how you want to do that. But realistically, all you're working with is one, the primary clip, which is the blur. You're working with the main footage area of the gameplay that you're featuring in your short, and then the top one is your face cam. Now the face cam has the mask, and its positioning is a lot different than everything else in the video. But all those things put together, you're basically drawing from 3 separate pieces of information, and you're creating one short. I know part of this video is meant to become a template, something that you can create for yourself to be like a template for any future videos and things like that. Well, now that you have those 3 different video files set up and have them set up where you want them and how you want them set up, very easy to go in and swap out those videos with another video. So that's how I would create it as a template at that point. Okay, so if I go to my sequences, like I set up before, I have this YouTube short tutorial, right? So I'm going to say I've made my first short and it's great and I love it. If I right click on YouTube short tutorial, I right click on that, there's an option at the very top or near the top that says duplicate. I'm going to duplicate it. It adds a copy down here below. I'm going to say tutorial 2, I guess, and all I got to do is double click on this YouTube short tutorial 2. So it's the exact same video that I had before because I duplicated it completely. So now the cool part is now that I've set this up and the positioning and all that stuff is there, say I want to, let's just do it from this clip right here because it's different. It's a different clip than what I have, right? Since my face cam is in the same spot, my resolution, everything's set up for my video, everything is the exact same, it's going to be very easy to swap out this clip. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to have this selection of, again, like we did before, you're marking your in and your out marks on the video clip that you have saved. So since I have that set up, all I got to do is come over here and right click. And when you right click, a menu will pop up where you can say go to replace with clip from source monitor. Okay, so I'm going to clip that, and then you'll see that my blur section, because that's the one I've selected, has changed along with my audio changed as well. Go up here to the second video. All I got to do is the exact same thing, replace with clip from source monitor. That changes there, and then replace with clip from source monitor. My picture changes, and
you're a weak kid.
I'm able to build my shorts in a real quick, timely manner, and that will save you a ton of time in your workflow. That's how I do it, and it's been helpful to create shorts. Sometimes I'm like, wow, that was a nice funny clip. I'm going to create a quick little short off of that, and it takes me, 20-30 minutes rather than like an hour and a half that it would take to start from start to finish and create what I showed you before. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful in any way, shape, or form, like I said before, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate it.